Good evening. I'm Enrique Hernandez coming to you live from the WBBA Channel 25 News. Have you ever considered how your consumer choices might affect other parts of the world? For many of us who consume palm oil to cook, biofuels as an alternative energy source, or even everyday products such as this, tonight's exclusive will shed some light on the environmental damages that are created in the production of the contents of these products. The process of palm oil is causing catastrophic damage to the environment of Indonesia. Our reporter Rebecca Gilmore, along with the environmentalist Rodney Harabin, will provide us with some insight on the issues from an environmentalist point of view.
Thank you, Enrique. Thank you for joining us tonight, Dr. Harabin.
Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure to be here and expose the truth about the palm oil situation in Indonesia.
I understand that there's been significant destruction of the rainforest in order to produce palm oil. How catastrophic are these clearances?
Well, because of the demand for palm oil, Indonesia is cutting down the rainforest to accommodate this demand. Recent studies have shown that Indonesia has lost 3/4 of its rainforest since the palm industry has entered the country, and 34,000 square kilometers of forest are cut down each year. As you can imagine, this is having many harmful occurrences to the environment.
What are some of the harmful occurrences that the environment is facing due to the massive destruction?
Well, for example, many species of animals such as rare tigers and the orangutan are being threatened or killed in the process of deforestation, not to mention that their homes are being destroyed and turned into desert of palm oil trees. Although environmental effects are far more reaching than this, Indonesia has become the world's third largest emitter of greenhouse gases. Because when the trees are cut down, they emit carbon dioxide into the air, causing the greenhouse effect of the depletion of the ozone layer. In addition, Indonesia's peatlands are very dense stores of carbon. They are now being depleted at an increasing pace and are responsible for releasing 1.8 billion tons of CO2 annually.
What is your role as an environmentalist, and what do you feel would be the best outcome for this situation?
Other than trying to abolish the palm oil manufacturing in Indonesia, I believe that our main objective should be to implement laws that limit the amount of deforestation and that encourages the government to manage the rainforest lands of the country. Studies have shown that some of the deforested land has not been used to its fullest capability. There has been at least 250,000 acres of previously cleared land that is not being used for palm oil. One such as Kalimantan, which stood unplanted since the big burns of 1998. Instead of being used for palm oil, it sits as a dry piece of desert, wasted land in the lands that are used properly to fill its potential and limit the problems that are occurring in the environment. In addition, Greenpeace is calling for a temporary ban on forest clearance and peatland degradation.
Dr. Harabin, thank you for this informative interview, and once again, I thank you for joining us tonight. Back to you, Enrique.